Hi Nat, you alright? How's things? Or Tal? I can't remember your nickname now. Just waiting for one person to come on. I'm just trying to do a live. How's things? Just right. Hi Lisa. Evening folks, yeah, just got in, just been over to Liverpool, but I'm just going to do a little live feed with Martin when he comes on. I'll see if I can get hold of him now. Hi Kerry, and where's the love hearts coming from? It's been a while. So again, lovely evening over in Liverpool. Thanks for everyone having me. I am again in Liverpool tomorrow night. I'm just trying to get hold of somebody, just waiting for them to come on live, and I'm going to add them to the live feed. So, hi Teresa, Kerry, Christine. What I've been up to? Oh, I've been out and about doing what I do. Portraits. Do one of me, do a cartoon spoof if you want. That'd be good. Hi Christine. Yeah, I'm great, couldn't be better. Just trying to add somebody when they come on. Right. Hi Kels. Not seen you in ages. That's a fantastic name. I wouldn't know how to pronounce that. So I might go off this live in a minute and just waiting for somebody to come on, and I'm going to add them. North Dakota, how's America? Fantastic place. There's been quite a few things interesting going on in and around at the moment. To have other mediums in and around me as well, saying good things about America, and hopefully I can get over there soon and put something into place getting over there as well. Evening Michelle. That's right, okay. I don't mind a cartoon one or a realistic one. Oh, excellent, nice one. One thing I'd be ace to do is draw. Right, I'm just going to bring this person on now. Just a second. Oh, come on, got to be able to do it. Right, okay. So just, this is hopefully be Martin will be joining us. I've sent a request over. Just have to accept it your end, or Martin. I'm just waiting for Facebook to stop playing up. It's thinking about it. You're up late at a school night. Yeah, well, you know, some days I don't switch off, and I'll be well tucked up in a bit anyway. Won't take me long to get off. Just says adding. Come on, let's have it, machine. Get sorted. There we go. All right, young man.
Hey mate, how are you?
I'm all right. Hey, looking smart there.
Thank you very much. 3 meetings today, so yeah, been very busy.
You look like James Bond. You look like you just had the premiere opening. It's down
The
in,
Asian
down,
plate, just the Asian version.
down in London.
I like that.
Yeah, thanks for joining me. It's only going to be a quick one for you. Again, I'm looking forward to catching up with you on Saturday, but would you like to give an introduction for yourself and what you're about and what we're going to be looking at for Saturday?
Well, my name is Martin Ali, as you know.
Yeah.
I'm the founder of Lincoln Spirit Seekers, and I believe in power unity. Well, I do believe in power unity quite a bit, and to show how much I support power unity, I've created PowerCom,
Excellent.
which is a load of like people within the world of the paranormal and psychic mediums all coming together to be able to share their thoughts and talk about their knowledge and everything that they've been through in their lives.
Yeah.
It's a way of like promoting the world of the paranormal and showing people that there's nothing to be afraid of, that we can be as one and work together.
Yeah.
PowerCom is on Saturday the 13th and 14th of October, so it's this week coming, as you know, because you're one of the guest speakers that's coming. So I do really appreciate that. Thank you.
That's all right. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
You're more than welcome. I've got some other like fantastic speakers like Jay from Darksiders. I've got Jonathan and Matthew that's coming all the way from Birmingham to be able to be at this event and be able to talk and share their thoughts on the paranormal.
Yeah.
I've got some fantastic psychics such as Psychic Vibrations, Julie. Is coming. She's a local psychic, Summer Rose.
Yeah. Tell your cameraman just to shift to the left or the right. That's it. Can see you now. That's it.
That better?
Yeah, don't want to not get your good looks in, Matt. You know what I mean?
I love that. Yeah, so it's going to be a really good night. There's so much going on. Let me say, the psychic readings going on. There's actually speakers. Just recently, we have got Jelly from Hell House that's come on to the family.
Yeah.
The family is where we support each other. We're there for each other. We can also go on investigations. As you know, that investigations can be quite expensive.
Yeah.
So what the Spirit Seekers is where we all come together and we all go, right, we're going to go on investigation in this place. So we all can chip in and work together instead of like one team working on their own.
Yeah,
so
excellent.
So it fights down. It works, we work as one, work as a family.
Yeah.
As you know, you've been with Lincoln Spirit Seekers for a while now, and you can see how we do support each other and we're there for each other. And we're always, every day without fail, we always communicate.
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes within your own family, you don't really communicate as much as what we do. We communicate all the time, which is quite good because it shows that power unity does work, that we can be there for each other.
Of course it does. You see, also as well, I've been in the background because it is hard to get over that side of the neck of the woods. I have to have it slotted and a window where I've got that time to come over. So the more time I get, as you know, it's been well booked in advance, and that's great. I can tie in with things like that. Do you know what I mean? So that's what it's all about, is all joining together, all getting out and about and experiencing these places that you want to get out and about, and like your Paracon weekend, all catching up and having a good old chinwag and a catch up.
Well, that's it. It's like with Lincoln Spirit Seekers, we are looking at employing staff as well. Yeah. And by doing like Paradigm, we're showing our psychics that we are standing by our word, by showing that they are getting jobs, they are getting what they want to do, and they're going to show what they can do, which is quite good because we've had quite a bit of response. We've got a Paradigm happening in Louth, which is quite local to us. Yeah. And it's four-course meal with 4 fantastic mediums, a 3-glass Prosecco for a reasonable price. It's not like stupid.
I'm extra large, Martin.
Pardon?
I'm extra large, not a medium.
Oh, get that.
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, my finger's going in the way. The camera. There we go. Yeah, like I said, there's fantastic. Like at this Paracon, we've got some fantastic stalls going on as well. We've also, like, from when I was little, from when I was young, I've always had a gift,
Yeah,
but I've never been able to talk about it or share it with people. And you always feel like some people, they feel like they can't be open. And when they do feel open, they feel like they're going to be judged by skeptics.
yeah,
And therefore, Lincoln Spirit Seekers is there to show people that you don't have to be on your own, that you don't
yeah,
have to be feeling like you can't talk. That's something
yeah,
I've struggled with. So it's a
yeah,
way of like showing people that look, you can talk. I've had like things happen to me when I was little, but because it happened to me when I was little, I was around people that didn't believe me as like
yeah.
stuff and that, and I could tell them what it is, what it looks like, whatever. But because you're in a family of skeptics,
Yeah, well,
you,
Cheryl's just put a good comment then that she's just said to your response there is that's how she feels. I've had it since I was 5 years old, and to talk to certain people, it's just like, oh, you'll be bizarre, or you're weird, or you can't explain the mind of a medium or someone that's receiving spiritual thoughts, energies, and working.
mm.
At the end of the day, it's all about this is what I'm about. This is me. I'm true
Well,
to my
that's the
word.
thing.
True to my
I've
word.
never called myself a psychic because I
Yeah,
don't
but the
believe I
thing
am,
is,
not yet. I
you've
believe,
got the ability to receive, which is
yeah,
just an amazing.
I class myself more of a sensitive. That I've
Yeah,
got the ability to receive, but I don't go out and do tarots. I don't go and do fortune telling. I don't do anything like that because it's not. I've not been trained. I've not got the abilities to do that.
yeah.
But
But
because I've always
I'll
been a
certainly help
sensitive.
you. I'll certainly try and help you with certain things, and other mediums are out there. I'm sure they'll certainly give you
Oh
and
yeah,
not know
Suzanne
directly.
from Psychic Vibrations. She said that she will help me and train me, and I've got people like you that's like there for me, and I do really appreciate it. But this is what we want from Lincoln to Spirit Seekers to show people they are people there for you.
Yeah. And also as well, I've got Cheryl just responding there. I'd love to talk to somebody about uh, the things that she has experienced and seen. That's great. Can inbox me if I'm doing a live. I'll always bring people onto a live and we can talk about your experiences in the past as well. And also Nat there. Nat was a skeptic till not too long ago, till she's come in and around on the paranormal nights.
Hmm.
Uh, so yeah, just people feel free. It's just an open book. There's no end to this discussion. It's all we all got the same beliefs, and we're all there with positives. And um, I think in all the years I've done it, it just highlights how much you enjoy it, and it's all about if you enjoy something,
Oh,
put it to the
that's it. It's
table.
like since I've been young, and my dear mum still knows that I've always been into this sort of stuff. I've always been into the paranormal, but because I've not been able to control anything, sometimes I used to worry quite a bit about attachments. And when people get attachments, they don't know if it's good or it's going to be bad. They just, you know what I mean? But so it's like when I was younger, I used to play with the Ouija board. No
Yeah,
training, no nothing. But this is where you need to have this. You need to be able to know what you are doing. Because if you don't, then it can be very dangerous, as you know.
hmm,
So it's like Lincoln Spirit Seekers are there for people to understand the world of the paranormal. So
yeah,
therefore, they won't be going in and doing stuff that is dangerous that could possibly harm them or harm
yeah.
others around them.
It's all about being in control and having the full respect with spirits and energies in and around and doing it in a controlled environment. It's not about people trying to prove themselves. It's just about people doing it
No,
in a controlled environment and learning and moving forward and adapting their skills and passing their knowledge on as well, because that's what it's about, bringing other people forwards.
it's like I've always thought is that people should be able to work together, be as one,
Definitely.
and not be scared of the paranormal. Be able to, have the feelings that there are people out there, but they can go out and communicate. There's people like you, there's people like me. They've got a vast team that's on Lincoln Spirit Seekers, but they can also approach. There are people there that are there for you.
Yeah. I know my path. I'm a helper, I'm a healer. That's my
That's it.
path.
It's
What I'm
like
doing
look,
in between is just enjoying myself and the time. There's
that's it. It's like
also there's a few good comments coming here now, Mart. Is like Tony says, he's had it all his life. It's trusting people with your gift. It's not there to be knocked down. And Zara's put underneath there that she keeps shush about it. She doesn't say anything, so she feels like she's leading a double life. and situations like that. So it's helping them understanding about be who you are, be true to who you are. Do you know what I mean?
That's like I've always said to people, I am who I am.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, that's your problem. Why should you hide who you are? You shouldn't. You shouldn't have to hide who you are. You should be proud of who you are.
Yeah.
You know. So if you've got gifts, so be it. You've got gifts. Be
Yeah.
proud of them.
Yeah. But
Don't hide.
I'd also like to put it open to everybody that even watches this live feed, and if there is people in and around you, encourage them to come and talk to you and work with you. When we do paranormal nights, it's always right. What are you giving? Give it. If you're getting something and you're receiving something, give it, because the person next to you might be getting something totally different,
That's
but it might
exactly it.
tie in and might get to the bottom of the story and things unfold where it makes sense. That could be two energies, could be a brother and sister together, but if they don't say what they're picking up at that moment in time, then you're going to miss that evidence. And when people come to you on a break time and say, oh, I felt that in that room 20 minutes ago, it's like,
That's
see
it.
how it is when it's happening, because that's great. We can talk about it, but just give what you're giving. It's your night. Give what you're giving. Do you know what I mean? You're experiencing it, so give it out there.
It's like going back to when I said that children being sensitives. You
Yeah,
know, there are children that have like spiritual friends, is how I see it. You know what I mean? Like when they've got like friends and like what do you call it? Sorry, when they've like when they've like spiritual friends sort of things when they're younger,
Imaginary.
like imaginary friends, a lot of people say.
yeah,
Well, if you
like
look
that.
at like a lot of people,
Yeah,
yeah, the imaginary friends. If you go and ask them what they look like and stuff like that, they are actual people that's been part of the family. For example, my wife, she's got a son called Zach, and he used to have an imaginary friend. And later on, when she got she used to question him and say, "Oh, where is he sat? He sat there." He's like, "Oh, this spirit doesn't like the other son because the other son used to swear." Later on, she found out when she was at the son's like our son's grandparents' house that they found out that the actual spirit was the grandfather. The
yeah,
grandfather passed away before the actual just was it?
Yeah.
Just before Jack was born. So there's no way that he could have said what he looked like.
I think this one's hungry.
Oh,
Still hungry. Pestering me. Go on, you're all right. Carry
this is
on.
why I believe that we should do things for kids so they can come to, like,
Yeah,
for example, we're doing Paracon, we're doing something for kids. So therefore, like parents, I've had one approach me recently, yeah, but she's like they're worried about their kid. So we've done this for like Paracom, and we've invited kids and doing a kids party. We've spent a lot of time on to so like parents that have got like children that have got imaginary friends and stuff like that, but they can come to us and say, look, this is what's happening. Could you
yeah,
explain it to me, please?
yeah.
And I will have people there that can explain it.
Excellent. That's what
Like I
it's about.
say,
Yeah,
like I
it's
say,
young.
like I say, including you, I've got 14 psychics that work that are part of Lincolnshire Spirit Seekers.
Yeah,
I'm very proud to have that. You know what I mean? Because that shows that we can work as one and help people. We've got the resources there to help people. That's what
yeah.
we want to do. We want to help people. If we've got gifts, why not use them to help people?
Excellent. That's what it's all about. Emma Rose just put on there that she come on her first investigation 18 months ago, and she's not stopped learning since then. She's more sensitive. She understands what's going on in and around her and how much she picks up on now. And I've always encouraged her when she's been on the paranormal nights is just give what you're given, put it out there, and you'll be
That's it.
surprised.
Don't hide
And
away from it.
that brings their confidence on.
That's it. Don't hide away from it. It's a gift.
Yeah.
Look at it as a gift. That's how I see it.
Yeah, I'm just reading this next comment as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, as well. Also, there they're saying about the lady saying about low level energy, Cheryl. There, the depends on how your training is and who you've been developed by. I've been developed in and around to work with low level energies to the top highest level energies.
Yeah.
So there's nothing else within that band. So there's nothing else that can come around. And I don't mean overpower you. You can have a collective energy of a low level energy, but at the end of the day, you'll already know what a low energy is and a high energy. You get you to where it is and what's going on within the field as well. So if you've been trained to deal with a negative, then you're not going to get any lower than that negative.
But it's like people that suffer from like negative energy within their own homes. I've got people that are there that can go and help them. You know what I mean? That can go and cleanse, that can go and be there, that can be there to talk.
Yeah.
And for example, Suzanne, that's from Psychic Vibration, she only did one a couple of weeks ago, but she went to help the family.
Also, Emma's saying there that a 9-year-old is dying to get on a ghost investigation. Set up obviously a junior paranormal team. It doesn't have to be as full on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, we've
talked about like this.
What was that, Ali? Martin?
This is something that me and you've talked about in the past about this.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, it is. And also, we're all like one in the universe, as Tony's saying. I work with the universe. I work with auras. I work with energies. My team tell me what's going on in different areas, different places, what's coming in behind me, what's above me, what's below me. It's just, there's energies there that's never lived. There's entities there that's never lived. It comes as a package of energy, a ball of energy. Yeah. And then all of a sudden you could come across that ball of energy one night. You just don't know what you're walking into. So you've got to be aware of understanding of what's out there in the universe. Hiya, Jennifer.
Sorry.
Saturday was the best investigation you've been on in the table tipping session, Phil. Yeah, we had a table that was about 12 foot wide and that lifted up about a foot or two off the ground and virtually tried to shove me off the chair.
Yeah, sorry, I was reading the messages that you're getting as well, because I've got like another connection that I can read them. And there's some, you know, how I'm seeing it is that a lot of people are being afraid of being open with it all.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
So this is what Lincolnshire Spirit Seeker is about. You know, if anybody needs anybody to talk to, message me, message you. We're
all there for each other. The amount of I do a lot of house clearances behind the scenes, but I do it from a distance. I don't have to travel. Do you know what I mean? Don't have to travel.
Well, look at the place that you did in London for us. You sorted that out for us, so we know that, you know.
Yeah, and is that still settled? It might not be in a few months' time. It might grow again. The energy. It might build up. It might spring again. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean you don't cut things to a stone and to a stop. The energies will always keep building or moving somewhere else or carrying on. Do you know what I mean? The amount of people I see that don't realise why people are getting scratched or why portals are there or why there's ley lines, magnetic lines. They just don't realise what's going on in and around them.
So it's like I've just seen a message just on here by Rachel Darby saying there's too many people shooting others down. But this is what I'm saying. This is what Lincoln Spirit Seeker is about. Why should people shoot other people's down? When people go on paranormal investigations, are they not looking for the same thing?
Of course they are.
So then why are they shooting each other down?
Well, the thing is, sometimes people understand it in their way that.
That's it. But therefore,
I'm open to everybody's beliefs. I'm open to everybody's religion. I'm open to everybody's understanding of their take because no one's the same. So even if I've got to adapt to how that person's working, that'll happen straight away.
Right, so it's like if you go onto lincolnspiritseekers.com, you can see our actual family rules, and that one of them is you do not judge, right, and you do not judge people's beliefs. Whatever they believe, it's what they believe. Just because you don't believe in them, you shouldn't judge people for that. You know, for example, I would never judge a Muslim, I would never judge a Christian, I would never judge a Buddhist. You shouldn't judge that because why? That's totally wrong. Yeah.
And that's why I always say to people, come out, be a part of the night, be a part of what we're doing. Come see, believing. Do you know what I mean? As well as
Sorry.
experience. So people can feel the temperatures drop in a room. Yeah, you can
That's it.
describe it. It's from 7 degrees drop temperature we had on one experiment the other night, and it's just, but to feel that within the room, it's just an amazing feeling.
It's like at Paracom, we've got a lot of investigators there with their equipment, so people can come to Paracom and see the equipment that we use. We've even got a hub there from RPI that is bringing it all the way up here. He's setting up at 5 o'clock in the morning just to be here at Paracom, so he can
Yeah,
show people how we work. So in
excellent.
that, we are Para Unity and we do work together. We are there for each other.
Okay. So just give another little recap of the postcode, the address. Can people pay on the door, or is
And
it just direct?
people can pay on the door as well, but I would suggest to pay on the website, which is
Yeah.
www.lincolnshirespiritseekers.com. It's on the 13th and 14th of October. It starts at 11. It starts at 11 with fantastic stalls that we've gone around and picked them, and then we've got the children party. Like we say, we believe in children, that we should support them as well. So we've got that from 12 till 2. We've got it's like party games, pasta parcel, arts and craft, musical bumps. There's prizes to be won for them as well. The best dressed child as well, which I'm hoping. I was waiting for you to come up here, but I was going to be cheeky and ask if you'll be a judge.
I ain't no time, Cal.
We've got face painting going on for kids as well as adults, and this lady that we've got for the for both, but the lady that we've got for the child, for the adults, she does stuff like jigsaw and stuff like that. And I've seen some of her work and it's fantastic. The address that it's going to be at is at the Wheat Sheaf on Bargate, Grimsby, DN34 5AD.
Excellent.
Seminars.
And the seminars, which me, you, and other people will be talking, starts at 6 o'clock on the Saturday and 5 o'clock on the Sunday.
Yeah.
And they'll finish for about 11:30, 12 o'clock.
Fantastic. And then we might have something up our sleeves as well after that, fingers crossed.
Yeah, we do.
But,
We
right,
do.
excellent. So anybody that's put a comment on here, obviously Martin's going to share this around as well. I'll try and pick up on a few comments as well, and we'll just try and help people. Please inbox me, or even please inbox Martin at Lincoln Spirit Seekers as well. We'll always help you. We'll always support you. We'll always bring it on. And I know there's people there that watch the live feeds, and it is what it is. It's live. It's raw. That's what it's like for us on the night as well. Yeah, we have a few hiccups along the way.
But what we're talking about now is coming from our hearts.
Yeah.
It's who we are.
And passion.
That's it. I totally agree.
Right, anyone got any questions? Has anyone got any questions for young Martin?
One.
Do you want to come on?
Has anyone got a question for James Bond here? Come on, give him a question.
I like that.
Yeah. It's just a shame other teams work alone. Yeah, but also as well with that, Rachel, when other teams work alone, they've got their own little network.
That's it, yeah.
I know other teams in and around the country that they work fantastically together because they've got an understanding. One person might pick up on other things that's going on in the room where another team member picks up on other things that's going on in the room. You'll have techie guys and all that, and you'll have people that will just instantly put their hand on equipment and know where to place things. Before you know it, as soon as you get there, everything's set up. So it is a lot of routine as well with teams that work on their own. I can understand it, but we're just trying to expand it now and give a lot of people support out there in the UK as well. As well as all over the world. I mean, I've
got teams in America as well that can help people in America.
Yeah.
So it's not just here. We've got people in America that can help people out there as well.
Yeah, but I'm also glad to help people in America as well. I'll move the kitchen sink to make sure that people are safe and they enjoy watching and doing what they're doing, and understanding with what's going on with house clearances or anything that's going on. Just inbox us, let us know. It's not about being bombarded with stuff. It does take a few days. Sometimes it can take 3 days, some days it can take 5 days, 2 days, but we get to the bottom of things, and that's what it's about.
That's it. I believe, like I said, like people in the paranormal world should be able to work together and not feel like they are on their own anymore, because we're not.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, you're saying it there, you're putting it out there that, anybody's got any issues, problems, get in touch. That's what it's about. I'm also supporting that as well, and I'm also there for people as well, like yourself as well.
Thank you.
So in the end of the day, it's onwards and upwards.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Are you two doing your first hunt together? See, Jennifer's a psychic from Canada, and guess what? She's already linked into us, Martin.
She's already got it.
Yeah. But that is the power that, like somebody said to me today, was why don't you ask the person what they're experiencing of what the spirit's wearing and stuff like that. And it's hard sometimes as a medium when you can see the full rigmarole of the attire that the person's got on, or what area they were from. And it's sometimes, I'm not there to trick people. I'll always give it and say, do you sense that? That's fine. I'll always ask the question. If it's yes or no, it's fine. That person might get that spirit energy waist high, just top half. It doesn't matter. It's just when you're in the zone in that area and spirits coming close, there's people that can see on the camera, that can see spirits, especially when you take photographs and you put the photographs on. They can see a lot different, more energies than what myself.
I found that when you go more into the paranormal world, and you're looking more into the paranormal world, you start seeing and feeling a lot more as well. If you've got the ability already there, you do. And it's like, I've already asked you questions about stuff as well, haven't I?
Yeah.
And it shows that that's what we're about. We'll be able to turn around to people and ask them if we need help, we're there.
Yeah. I mean, everywhere in and around me is from development classes, it's all levels. It doesn't matter. You can have somebody that's at the bottom, first beginner, and somebody that's really high up. You just adapt the ability of mixing it and blending it, and then their blend and the mixture that's going on with the development happens for a reason. And spirit makes sure that they can work with what they're trying to give them. And it's not overpowering, and it's just done at a nice, easy pace as well. But we never stop learning, and that's the most important thing out there.
Get that. Yeah. Sorry, you've thrown me off.
No, because you keep asking.
That's fine. I mean, like Rachel said there, she helps run a team. She's done it for 4 or 5 years. Another team she's tried to help, and they've dumped on her. It's all about, some people will come and take your knowledge. Some people will go and run with what you're running with.
Well, that's just that's what happened recently with Lincolnshire Spirit Seekers. We've got a family, which we've got a brilliant family. We've got them all over the country and in America as well. And we had somebody that came in that started trying to take ideas, trying to do things themselves, which is fair enough. I'm totally cool with them doing stuff themselves, but ask permission before you do anything. If you're going to go on a paranormal investigation, ask for permission. If you're going to do anything, ask permission.
It's nice at the start of it, like I said, it's showing respect, and the respect has to be across the board. Do you know what I mean? Why can't they be done on a daytime basis? What was that, Zara? Why can't what be done on a daytime basis? I'll do ghost investigations on a daytime basis. I've got no problem with that.
Yes, I would agree. Yeah.
I've done walks around Chester in the walls, which has been in the summer, which has still been in daylight. People have caught spirits, people have caught energies. They've screenshotted it. They've took the pictures. They've captured stuff. So I'll walk around all day doing ghost investigations.
It's like I totally agree with that, because paranormal investigations do not just have to be in the daytime, meaning at night. It can be in daytime. It could be any time of the day.
Yeah.
It's when that spirit wants to show itself. You know what I mean? It's not. It's not that night or day.
Well, Rachel's saying there that also TV shows make people and think fame and fortune, but at the end of the day, the most important thing
Right.
about is being grounded and having your feet on the floor, being true to yourself, not forgetting your roots. Also, as well, what you've got to remember about TV work is that it's another step up with the next bracket, the next brand of thing. So it's just like going to a top floor of a department store. It's just, you're just in a different area. That's all it is. It's doing is it's magnifying, like selling a magazine or a radio. It's just magnifying the next amplification of what you're doing out there. Do you know what I mean? So
Well,
it's
that's
more
it.
of
It's like with TV shows, they have to give people what they want to view because if they didn't have the
yeah,
views, they wouldn't have TV ratings. Equaling
yeah,
that, the show would not work.
yeah,
So it's like I know some people out there, they are fake and they've been caught to be fake, and I've spoke to the actual premises as well. But the thing about Lincoln Spirit Seekers, not one of us are fake.
yeah.
You know, we won't tolerate that. It's got
Well,
to be that.
I'm always a big believer as well is the, again, come and join, come and see what's
Yeah.
going on. It is
Well,
what it is. And I'll always support people doing what they want to do, any ideas. And if they go off and run with it, that your ideas, that's fine. Because to me, I think we've got like a million and one things we can be getting on with. It just doesn't stop where we're up to.
it's
They'll
true.
be lagging and slacking behind. I'll just keep moving forwards and just keep pushing other boundaries and I'm pushing for more questions out there. Like I said the other day to somebody on a live feed, well, I'm trying to look to things. If I can bring people back from the past, why can't I communicate with moving forwards? You know, like a bit of a portal. And
Hmm.
it's not about seeing the psychic things ahead or or the future. It must be able to see a realm ahead because there's got to be a sphere within the universe that there's got to be a parallel that will put you into a place ahead. It's got to be. You can't have it just one way. Where you've got positive and negative, you've got to have the past, but you've got to have the present and the future. So
Yeah,
that's
it's
just,
like everything. It's like the positive and negative. You know, there's always something there. There's always both sides.
yeah,
It's like that's why my logo is the yin yang logo.
yeah.
You know, with the negative. You know, we
It wasn't on a yo-yo you bought and you just thought, I'll pinch that.
it look good.
Right, any more
No,
questions out there? Para unity it is the way forward because strength and unity is the way forward with things. You know,
that's
we're
it.
all in here for together.
That's it. It's like I
Anyone,
believe that.
can you
You
explain the
know,
difference between, Gary, can you explain the difference between low and high energy level energies, please? Yeah, there's 7 levels of light from the negative to the top light. Up the top there, you've got your angels, you'll have earth angels, people coming down through the sphere. When people are born, they're all born in the middle. So when they taper off, they'll go into enjoying energies around doing not as nicer things, and then that takes you down, and then that can drive you down. Some people will go into a lower energy and around them and drive them. So when they've passed and they've moved on, that's what that energy enjoys. So it's a drive, it's a fear, and it's like you might kiss behind the bike sheds, and then you might get a thrill and a buzz, go smoking, and then you're getting drawn into other things. So you're getting a buzz and a drive going into a lower energy. That lower energy starts to take over, and people feel comfortable in a lower energy. I've moved a demonic energy on, uh, which was, and there was also a succubus. That lady, I removed it from a lady, and as soon as I went out the door, she brought that thing back in because she invited it in because she enjoyed being around the negative energy. So it's
mm,
hard sometimes as a medium, and that's going a 4-hour round trip with a team, sorting things out. And before you've gone, you've done all the hard work, and they've invited that negative right back in. That's their life. With a negative energy as well, it will affect with the mind. It will affect with uh, the way that they think, and it will have a lot of not suppression, but it will have a lot of weight around that energy as well as a lower energy. So sometimes people come up to me, my team tell me straight away, positive, negative, not sure in the band of this, and that's what they can do as well. So you work with your team. So hopefully that's explained positive and negative. There is 7 levels of light. We're all born about 3.5 in the middle. And which way you go in life is where your energy takes you to as things move on of where you're around. That's just my take. But I've seen all levels of light as well, and there is a divine above that as well. So hopefully that's answered your question, Cheryl. Rachel, would love to work alongside you guys, maybe one night. Yeah, any investor
No
you've got,
problem.
inbox me. If we're spared, if we're free, we'll come down. You know, we travel a length and breadth of the country. It's all about planning and timing. It does take a lot of time to put
Well,
things together.
Lincolnshire Spirit Seekers are going to doing public events later on next year, which I'm hoping that people will be able to come on and be able to rattle us and ask us questions and be able to come on these investigations and see what we're about and, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
help them to understand it a lot more as well, but also understand that we're there for them as well. So
yeah.
it shows that Lincoln, you know, that it's another level of power unity that we're going to be doing next year. So
Yeah.
this is more than welcome to.
Also, Nat's put on there and happy birthday for last weekend as well, Nat. She keeps herself to herself basically because obviously the experiences she's felt and she struggled to explain it. So when it's hard to explain, it's hard to put across as well with the
Yeah.
understanding. So that's why you ask the questions. If you don't ask the questions, no, I don't need glasses. I'm on my phone. I usually have my tablets. My tablet's getting fixed because it got broke on an investigation, which is about that big. So I don't use my laptop. I don't like using my laptop. I need a new computer system. Until that comes in, I will carry on using my phone. I'm just trying to read. I own it, babe. What's that, Rach? Missed that one. Hello, Andrew. Andrew has took some amazing photographs. And again, you'll see him on a paranormal investigation. Please, please, please take photographs when people are on investigations. The stuff that you can capture behind you that you're not expecting.
It's not that you don't want to miss anything as well.
It's just be amazed what people pick up that you're not expecting. And
Mm.
other people might take a picture, not see something, and somebody will spot something as well.
That's nice. Thank you very much, Rachel. She's offered us to go down to Essex sometime if me and you wanted to.
Yeah, I am drawn to that neck of the woods. That's fantastic. Tony's put a question there as well. He loves searching through Facebook for spirits. He found the Victorian family living in the room, all standing there as a family of the strange things going on in a house all the time. So I suppose you're just capturing and sensing what's going on. People see and work in different ways, but it is amazing.
Mm.
Nice one. All right, Phil. Your Birkenhead Priory, I've had the papers on about that picture for us, Phil, that we captured when we was dressed as monks, and we captured a spirit energy behind us. The papers have been on to me with that.
Okay.
So that is ongoing as well. Wish there was more daytime ones. That's fine. If not, we're a medium. We can pick up at any time, day or night. Yeah, that's fine. It is all about, again, we all have to go out and earn a living. We all have to keep the roof over our heads. It'd be great to be doing this full time and just doing what you're doing. The daytime stuff, I don't sit around and watch a lot of telly myself, but yeah, Mark said there, he's got the best evidence in the daytime. My mate's got a pub over there in where are we? Knutsford, and that was in the Sunday paper, Sunday Star, that we got the video of the pool ball moving. That was about 5 to 9 in the morning. Nobody else in the pub.
We went Lincoln Spirit Seekers when we first started. We went to Nocton Hall, and that was in the daytime, and I got some real good images there. I think one of them is actually on the actual website,
Yeah,
but you can see the actual image. It's a picture of a wall, and there's an actual face, a figure in that behind that wall. But on the day,
yeah,
there was nothing there. But when we took the photograph, we took it home and we looked at it. There was a face there looking back, and that was
yeah,
in the day.
yeah.
So It doesn't
Again,
have to
in
be
the
another
daytime,
day.
you can have some amazing energies. Rachel said, they wish you didn't fake things. I wish they didn't fake things, possibly on TV. Also, as well, what we've got to promote is television companies out there. Come and give us something where we can have, if it's a quiet day, it's a quiet day. Yeah, the viewer might not like it, but there'll be millions of people in the paranormal world there that will go, yeah, that was a true ghost investigation, and
Yeah,
that's what it's
they'll
about.
understand it a lot more, you know. Yeah, because when we go out on investigation, sometimes we can be there for hours, and something what happen, you
Yeah,
know. But it doesn't mean that something doesn't happen there. It just means it didn't happen then.
yeah. Emma's very good at getting names. Your free will. Cheers. Can can lower energies affect relationships? Yeah, of course it can, because they mix in your aura. So you've either got to keep them energies out of your aura. When you mix and blend, if you've got a high and a low energy, if you're mixing and blending in a relationship, that energy is blending in your aura. So yes, it can affect relationships.
Well, yeah, it changes your mood as well, you know. And if it's changing your mood,
Yeah,
it will affect it. For
yeah.
example, say when you go to bed and you've had a restless night's sleep because you've been disturbed for your sleep, but obviously the next day you're going to be tired, and that's going to affect your relationship because you're tired.
Okay.
So yeah, I do believe, you know, it can affect it.
Right. I think we're going to sign off here at the minute. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Thanks for joining me on this live feed. Please share it around.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Elizabeth. Uh, Great picture from Stockport in the air raid shelter in that day. Yes, we did. That was at Lee Spinners Mill. I think we raised over £860 for the museum. I think we've raised 1,400 for the homeless last December. And I think we've done over £500 for Alzheimer's as well. So anyone wants any charity work doing, investigations, want to put things together, just give us a shout and we'll sort
Yeah,
something.
Gary, could you we're also doing a charity raffle for Macmillan cancer support as well. So that shows that we're doing exactly what you're doing as well. That we do support charities and
Yeah,
causes that are out there.
yeah. Well, the thing is, you try and set up an online one as well, and then people that's tuning in possibly can buy a £2 raffle ticket or something like that as well, that you can put their name on or something. Try that as well. Right, I am going to have to go, because I'm going to have to love you and leave you. I'm going to have to go and cuddle that big marshmallow. Again, loads of positive energies. Thanks for tuning in, folks.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And again, I will try and go live again on Saturday and try and capture in some of what's going on. I'll do a bit of a live feed and a walk around from where we are as well. And possibly there'll be more to come as well.
If
Cheers,
anybody ever, sorry, if anybody out there does need anybody to speak to, you know, I want them to feel free to be able to come and approach you, or they can also approach me. So you know that they know that we are there for them.
Cheers, Tony. As again, it's all about you. It's not all about us. At the end of the day, it's all about us all working together. But together, we're all in it. All right. So, cheers, Phil. Cheers, Martin. I'll see you Saturday. Just saying,
Welcome.
so we'll share this and then you can put that around and about. All right.
Thank you, mate.
See you
Saturday.
See you Saturday.
See you Saturday, buddy.
Top man.
Thank you. Bye bye. You too.
9 night 10. 9 night 10. 9 night.